This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity, Hour 37. This is amazing. It's amazing. It's like I get less tired the further I go. I may never need to sleep again. I think I will, but it sounded good. So, I'm having a difficult time with these shadows and shades.
Got it.
I mean, a really difficult time. The fact that they teleport into my black line and I can't stop them from doing that is very tough. And then the fact that the shades, like, summon more or revive the ones I kill, either one, I don't know which they do, but the fact that the shades create more of them is also a huge, huge problem. So, and it's very hard to kill the shades, and then the people that can damage the shades are the ones that are immediately getting, like, destroyed by the shadows teleporting back to them. So, I haven't really worked out a good strategy for this yet. Beyond maybe just trying to keep my back rank alive, like heal through it. Heal and like protective spell through it. That might work. Or finding a good place to like kite the shades to, or kite the shadows to. You know, like maybe I can get all the shadows and shades to chase one guy. And while they're chasing him, I have my party hidden off in another room. And then my party pops out and maybe like pulls one of the shades off. And my other guy keeps kiting them around while my party kills that one shade. I mean, that might not work at all, but it's a theory that I could try. Anyway, what is this loot before me?
My eyes are peeled.
Turquoise and a bunch of ooze plasmas. That's nice. Those are good to have. I just killed my first actual black ooze. Of course, lesser black ooze has an entry, but regular black ooze does not. And I still haven't even killed a shade. I mean, I've killed them and then had to reload my game because I only killed one of the two. If there was only one shade with those groups, it'd be okay. Like, if this was on hard, I would dominate these fights. If it was on normal, of course, it'd be a joke, but the still dark waters are reflective as black glass. See, I don't know what these pools are for. Obviously some sort of ritualistic or ceremonial purpose, but don't know quite what they're for. I can go forever pretty much if I drink coffee. Yeah, I mean, for like the first 20 hours, I mostly drank water, but I drank a few sodas, a few diet sodas. And then for the last 4 hours, or I mean the hours since the first 20 hours, I mean, I've been drinking, I bought 4 Monster energy drinks. I had them in my fridge, and I've drank one like every 2 or 3 hours or something, since around 20 or 22 hours in. And now I'm out of those, but it's no big deal. I still have soda, and if I need to, I can go grab like coffee, or I can get more energy drinks, or I can do whatever. But I haven't really ever even felt the kind of tired. Oh, my characters are starting to feel tired. The kind of tired that where it's like, oh shit, I'm really sleepy now. Now I really need a pick-me-up. I have never even gotten to that point yet, which is a little unusual. I mean, I stay up for a couple days at a time reasonably regularly, but even when I do so, I'm usually pretty tired, and I'm like struggling through it. I think I just so love this game and having so much fun streaming it and so excited by it that it's just keeping me going. Like, that's happened to me occasionally, like if I was really excited about an MMO that was coming out or something, and it had like a free beta weekend, and I was only get to play it for one weekend, I would like stay up for that entire weekend and play for like basically 48 hours straight or something. I did that a few times. But anyway, this is the first time I've played a game for more than just a few hours at a time in a very long time. And talking the whole time too. I figured my voice would have given out by now, but actually I've just been drinking water the whole time and my voice is fine. It's fine, even though I've been talking almost non-stop for, 36 hours. Okay, let's move on. This is a big level. Did I find anything cool, by the way, that's just hitting? Okay, no, I did not. Maybe I need to make more of those scrolls. Maybe that's all I need to do. Is make more scrolls to use, have my fighter bust out some more fire magic. Let's take a look at scrolls real quick. I can make Scroll of Phantom Flames. Hell, how many can I make? I have the materials to make, I guess, 4 of them. So I could make, what, 8 of these scrolls if I really wanted to. I could make scrolls of Minoletto's Minor Missiles. That also will hurt shades. And I could give those scrolls to, like, everybody in my party that has lore, which is everybody except my rogue, I think. And we could just hammer the shades with scrolls, I guess. That's one technique. Any other good scrolls that we could use? Of course, Ray of Fire. Oh, Rolling Flame might be good against all those shades and shadows. Ray of Fire, my wizard has that, but we would just have to make sure, you know, that we weren't getting screwed up there. I can't make any of these scrolls yet, these 3rd level ones, because they all require some like materials that I have not yet encountered. Rolling Flame, what does that require? Oh, Mohican Wood, so I can make 2 of those. Of course, that uses the same Burned Lady as the Fan of Flame, so it seems like it'd be better to just make some Fan of Flame scrolls. So I could do that. See, Kevin CZ85, welcome back, Kevin. After you're tired and you don't sleep, your endorphins will kick in and allow you to stay up for several days. Yeah, exactly. I've been there. Like I said earlier, the longest I've ever stayed up in my life was 5 days, but I did stay up for 5 days once when I was 17 or 18 years old, and it was pretty crazy. I mean, I was pretty insane, but I've stayed up, 3 days in a row lots of times. And I've stayed up 2 days in a row, like I said, literally hundreds of times. So it's like a very regular thing for me to do. I probably stay up for 2 days in a row, like 2 or 3 times a month. So this is not that weird for me. I've been streaming for 36 hours. Well, now more than 36 hours. Now it's more like 36 and a half or something. Well, wait. 9:42. No, I guess it's pretty much exactly 36 hours now. And I was up for 2 hours before that. So I've only been up for 38 hours, which means I should really be good for at least another 10 hours if I just keep myself mentally stimulated and maybe drink some caffeine and stuff. Which is pretty ridiculous. I don't know how long, I mean, I see people occasionally do 24-hour streams on Twitch, but I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do a 48-hour stream with just one streamer. That's amazing. I mean, I'm not saying it's never been done. I'm sure it's been done, but it's not like a normal thing that you see. Okay. What is this lever? There's a screech of metal and a snapping noise as you pull the lever. That can't be good. Can't be good at all.
Alright then.
What? Oh, that's like it's a dead body with a soul that I can talk to. Just like when I talked to that guy in the bear cave soul. Cool. I walk in there and like a bunch of shades pop out of nowhere and start kicking my ass. What's that? What's that? Oh my. I've got to remember how to do the voices because it's been so long since I just found some hidden shit. Oh, lockpicking? Lol.
Yes?
My wizard just picked that lock? He sure did. He has mechanics too. It's funny.
What?
Ooh, that is a named weapon. I'm excited. And what's in here? Oh, all kinds of good shit. Okay, hold on.
And what does the flame reveal?
Trapped? Trapped?
Well,
No, no trapped.
Hey,
what is it? Of course.
Okay. Some Adra. Okay. What's this? Some silver fennings. Alright. Ghost spirit conversation. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure, features a blur of mist or smoke, before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way toward the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The vault. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wartan has joined you, here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment, and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded, until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty, that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water body may provide. You hear, in the faint murmuring to your right, the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leaches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted lines by the sickly illumination of the soul still drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. So that was pretty intense. This person died in a pretty shitty way here, locked in this vault. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. I'm not a Roche for Aethys. Oh, he left them in here. He locked them in here? Yet again, a guy hires us to do a thing, and then we find out he's a traitorous scumbag? That is not cool. Not cool at all. I'm sorry. I hope you find some peace in the next life. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. No matter how many times I see you staring off at nothing, it doesn't get less weird. I will gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. Ugh. So, these guys were all locked in here, and they had to starve and die of thirst, and then they were like killing each other and shit, and going mad, and like in the dark, total dark. And that, look at all this blood and stuff. I mean, what a horrific end for these people. And presumably it was, what's his name's fault, because he's the one that told them, hey, get in the vault, and let's see what he say. I'll come back once they're gone, he's saying. Just keep quiet, we can't take any chances. Yeah, okay, so what an asshole. What, Buried secrets. A spirit appeared to me within the vault and showed me a vision of what happened in the temple many years ago, and what part Weirton played in it. Confronting him may provide me with some measure of the whole truth. Yeah, okay, we'll confront him. We will confront him, alright, but first, let's confront our loot. Alright, pry bar. Oh, I guess he doesn't need to have two of them on him. Ooh, book. First of all, Potion of Spirit Shield. That'll stack with the one he's got. Potion of Minor Regeneration. I guess we'll give one to Aleth, because he's the only one that doesn't have two of them. Second of all, or something of all, here's a cool item. This is the first named weapon that we've found, right? I mean, we saw some in the stores. And I guess you could count his staff as a named weapon. No, I guess it isn't really. It's just his staff. That's right, though. We saw some in the store, but this is the first one we've actually found. So, Gown's Share, it's a flail. It's fast speed. That's nice about flails. Does crushing damage. Convert graze to hit. 30% of graze is converted to hits. That's amazing when we're having a hard time hitting. And it's +4 accuracy and extra damage. And it's draining. 20% of damage restored is endurance. What? What? That's fucking amazing. That is so good. Oh, wow. That would be so good for my tank. Or for... Oh, no. Pretty much for my tank is who it would be good for. Wow. That's nice. Okay, let's read about it. A lesser-known aspect of the god Aethys, Gon represents the cyclic nature of life and the seasons, and is often portrayed as a farmer wielding a scythe. He enjoys popularity among more rural followers of Aethys, who are drawn to his varying identities as provider, shepherd of the dead, and defender against injustice. Gon's Share is said to have been crafted by a distraught Dirwooden smith after the destruction of his home by a Glanfathan raiding party. Upon arriving at a neighboring settlement, the smith immediately set about his work, intending to craft a weapon suited to righting the wrongs done to his village. Toiling over several weeks, he was able to fashion a heavy flail covered in small, sickle-shaped blades, with which he was determined to send any returning invaders into the afterlife. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I could even put a burning lash on it, if I was so inclined. Actually, that would be awesome. Okay. Yeah, time to bash in some faces, for real. I'm trying to decide who I want to use it. I mean, of course, you think, well, Adair could use it. It would be probably pretty good for him, right? It does the same base amount of damage, but it has that graze to hit thing, which is amazing. It has more accuracy. Oh no, it doesn't have more accuracy. It has the same amount of accuracy. He loses the deflection, but he gains this like vampiric life drain thing going on here. It's interesting. Oh, and it does crush instead of slash, which is good because lots of things laugh at some slashing damage. But now, I'm trying to figure out how come I can't beat up those, like phantoms. Okay, whatever. But I don't have the thing for a shade yet. But a shadow, it's not like he has some crazy DR versus anything really. I mean, slashing, piercing, it should all work against him. He has DR 8, but only 8. You know, it's not like. So I don't understand what's going on there. I could give it to somebody else to use. Like, Kana could use it, or Durance could use it. But it seems to make the most sense to, let's reload the other gun. Seems to make the most sense to have it on the tank, right? Like, I lose 5 deflection. Gain grazes to hits. Crushing instead of slashing, and draining thing. I wish I could have my shield, like, I wish I could have a weapon set of my shield plus this hatchet and then my shield plus this, like, I wonder if there's a way to do that. Like, probably not. Doesn't seem like it. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to like shift, drag it, control, alt, drag it, shift, double. What the fuck happened to my shield just now? Oh, okay, I put it in the stash. I'm like, did I just make my shield disappear? That is not a cool trick. Okay, well, we'll try this thing out for... Oh, wow. Let's take a look at it. It looks intense.
Of course.
That is an angry-looking flail. So we'll try it out. Maybe I'll keep the hatchet in the... in case I really need a little bit more deflection, or in case I need to do slashing damage for some reason. Right. Okay. Oh, and I got a book. Adirin Dialects. The sun does not set on the Adirin language. Those of us who commune with this proud language, or some derivation of it, populate every corner of Aora. Most of us who speak this wonderful tongue know it as Adirin, but scholars and those obsessed with correctness often qualify it as modern or contemporary Adirin. This is to contrast the language you and I speak today with Eld Adirin, the old elven language that was spoken in the Adirin Empire back before the pioneer settlers of the Deerwood built their longships. If Eld Adirin could be considered the mother of the living Adirin, the language of Healspeak could be seen as Adirin's cousin. Healspeak is fading from common use, but many of the elves, especially the older one, in the Adirin heartland still use this dialect. Whether you know it or not, if you can read these words, you can understand Healspeak. It is almost identical to Adirin, but includes a large vocabulary of archaic words that have fallen out of use in today's Adirin. When you hear bards sing old Adirin poems, there are often lines of chorus that sound like melodic nonsense inserted to complete rhymes. These are usually instances of words that are lost from our common language, but still used in Healspeak. While Healspeak is familiar to speakers of so-called modern Adirin, the same cannot be said of our language's predecessor. Eld Adirin is a dead language, spoken by academics but not used in any major community. Eld Adirin words are often familiar to Adirin readers, but the words use orthography that has since been abandoned. Unfamiliar accent marks abound. For example, Eld Adirin contains some diphthongs that have no place in the modern Adirin, as well as a few tricky consonant clusters. EA creates an Ea sound that sounds like the colloquial salutation Heya. EO sounds like Ao. This sound is still used in the modern word Aora. EY is pronounced as A, such as in Wraith. UE and U both create long U sounds, as in loop. Y sounds like an E sounds, as in B. GJ sounds like the consonant Y, as in U. Y, that's Y, huh? SC sounds like sh, so you'd pronounce scop like shop. That was why Kalicia's name had an SC and it was pronounced sh. CG sounds like the j end of a word, like hedge. Hedge. J. Huh, okay, that's weird. It is not uncommon for given names of Adirins, Deerwoodens, and Reatsarans to come from Eld Adirin. Some examples. Aldwin is pronounced Aldween because of the long vowel sound on the Y. Dernisk is pronounced Dernish because the final SC cluster sounds like a sh sound. Dernish. Aldween. Yester is pronounced Yester on account of the GJ Yester. Sledge is pronounced like sledge. See, nobody would ever look at that and think you pronounce it sledge. Thiersch is pronounced Thiersch. Ushgrim is pronounced Ushgrim and not Uskgrim. Ushgrim. Ingmar is pronounced Ingmar, leading with a vowel sound. So we have now learned some things about Adirin language. Do you not feel enlightened? I do. Okay. I like insight into pronunciations and words and stuff. I am kind of a language nerd. I mean, I didn't study linguistics or anything. And I'm actually not really fluent in anything but English. I have a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of French, but not much. Okay. What do we got here? The stand rocks unsteadily on its base. It seems that the mechanism is broken. There are faint scratches upon the brickwork by the door hinges. Ah, yeah. So see, they were trying to get out while they were trapped in here. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls. Anything else to look at in here? Nope. Shh. Finally, we will move on and get back to getting killed by shades. So, Where does this lead to? Probably some shades that are gonna kill me. Oh god, this looks like a room of my death. Oh, Sculptor. Oh, cool. Bring on the Sculptors. Oh, Sculptor King. 2 Sculptor Kings? What the fuck is this? Game of Sculptor Thrones? How many kings do these things have? Just calling bullshit. Pick a fucking king. Uh-oh. 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 We already got caught. Already got caught.
Huh?
Got caught slipping. Okay. Go bash a fucking king.
Following your lead.
Sculptor King, go.
What?
Why don't you interdict some shit?
Well,
I'm gonna need you to blinding strike. Well, we'll just unload on this first king here.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna need to rest soon, so I might as well burn spells. I should try Necrotic Lance. Maybe not on that one, because he's about to get hammered by all kinds of damage. Let's try it on, like, this guy. Or maybe that guy back there.
Eh?
And she will mental bind some fools. Okay, let's try this. Everybody has orders, right? I think they do. Where the fuck are you going? What did I just do? Interdiction happened, mental binding happened, blinding strike happened. Sculptor just started fucking my mage up. Where is he going? What's the range on this? Like, touch? Oh, it's 5 meters. That's not good. That's not good. Why don't we back the fuck up? Why don't we, instead of that, do this?
Huh?
Why don't you...
Following your lead.
Why don't you just attack? Okay,
What?
Durance, you did your interdict, which successfully dazed, like, everything. Good job. Okay, we're burning spells, right? So let's just... I don't know. I like Repulsing Seal. It's a solid spell. Cool, that knocks him prone. That's a pretty sweet spell.
Huh?
Meanwhile,
What is
my
it?
character... Yeah, actually, she doesn't need to do crippling. She just needs to keep shooting. What is my character doing? I have 23 things. Ooh, let's Mind Blades. That'll be fun. What's Durance doing? Nothing at the moment. How about... a little bit of this.
Hi?
Oh. I didn't realize my wizard was... Grimoire Slam! Let's see what happens here. Oh, it worked. It actually pushed them back and broke engagement. Sweet. Run away! Run away! What's he doing? Just like nothing? Hit that guy.
Huh?
Oh, they're both prone. Here, come knock this guy prone then.
On your word.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do a bunch of lightning damage to a bunch of dudes. And
How may I help?
you, run away.
Well,
And you, keep sneak attacking the king. And you can't cast any spells, so shoot some people with your weapon. Why, Aloth?
I
Why?
need something sharp.
That's not what I told you to do at all.
Yes?
Hey.
Those Sculptor Kings hit pretty hard, don't they? Yeah, they do. 26, 22. Let's see, so that's after DR. He actually hit him for like 39. Alright, well, we'll throw the Holy Radiance out, and then we'll see
Yes.
where we're at. Let's cripple something. Like that. Enemy. Let's finish that guy off. And then let's switch to the pistol.
What?
Heal.
On your word.
Hey.
Not even slowing it down.
Did Kana just get dropped? Yeah, he did.
Damn, missed.
What?
Let's Barbs of Condemnation somebody here.
Hey.
Better keep hitting him.
What is it?
Catriel, could you just...
Eh?
Let's try this. Ooh, I should try that against the, whatchamacallits. Look at this guy I just summoned. It's an animat. What's up? Ho ho ho. Now I have an animat. Okay, Adair doesn't really care. He stands in the middle like he gives it.
Still alive.
Listen,
I need something sharp. Well. Yeah.
What the fuck is happening right now? Why are these things taking forever to die? They're like, we got them down to near death, and then they just stay at near death for like, I don't know. This is weird. Could you, one of you, just please die? That'd be cool. How about we make it this one? Why don't you die? Why don't you kill him? Why don't you kill him?
Yes.
Why don't you shoot him? No, shoot him. He's flanked, so you'll get sneak attack. And you can cast a thing, so why don't you cast Mind Wave on, you know, one of them.
Curse your eyes!
I've never seen anything tear through a dare like that. Those things must do some serious damage. And they must have some serious accuracy, because... Accuracy 52... That's actually not good accuracy at all. I don't know how they tore through him so fast, because his defense is 83 and their accuracy is 52. They had a minus 31. And what were, okay, roll 95. Roll 68. Roll 45. That was a graze. Roll 80. Maybe it's just that they attack really fast, because these are a lot of attacks in a short period of time. And they do hit pretty hard when they hit. I mean, that guy hit for 35, minus my DR, so... Sculptor Kings are not really to be underestimated, apparently.
Time for a nap.
Yeah, it really is time to rest.
I shall be discreet.
Of course.
What's this, though? Oh, it's a cool helm. The Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. It's got a story. Gives you +1 resolve and +1 perception. Cool. The end of the Saints' War and the detonation of the Godhammer bomb is still mourned by followers of Aethys around the world, while the conflict diminished Aethys' following in the Deerwood. Many remain faithful to the god of dawn and redemption, confident that he will one day rise again. Many followers make annual pilgrimages to shrines and temples of Aethys, or to what remains of them. On the anniversary of Saint Widewind's death, the particulars of these vigils vary. In Raed Ceres, they are often marked by song and by the recitation of Saint Widewind's sermons. In the Deerwood, where worshippers of Aethys are often persecuted, such ceremonies may involve standing in respectful silence until sunrise. It is customary for worshippers to wear armor or other articles that commemorate Aethys or his leadership through Widewind. This helmet bears the sunburst emblem of the Raed Ceres army, and it was likely first worn by a soldier serving in the Saints' War. Cool. So, I like resolve and perception, but I really don't wear that stupid helmet, though. This looks ridiculous. But nobody else needs resolve and perception. Well, I mean, I guess that is a tiny bit of deflection, because, you know, resolve gives you deflection, and so does perception, so that's basically +2. That's basically +2 deflection plus what? +2 will and +2 reflex. That's kind of good, actually. Well, there you're wearing it, buddy, because it's tanking stats. I don't know if this was really doing me a whole lot of good in the last fight. I mean, he was dropping fast, and this whole, convert damage to... Well, first of all, what, Scolders, what is their... Oh, they have no damage resistance whatsoever, so he should have been doing full damage. Let me just take a look. How was he doing on damage? They're... Grazed for 2. For 2? See, look at that. DR 18. So the Sculptor Kings, you certainly cannot go by this, of course, for the Sculptor Kings, but they don't have their own thing. So this is DR 0, but those Kings had DR 18. That's a pretty big difference. Grazed him for 2. Grazed him for 2. Hits him for 3. That's sad. Grazed him for 1. Okay, so yeah, of course he's not getting much health back. Or endurance, because 20% and he's only ever hitting for 1 or 2, then yeah, he ain't getting shit back. He'd need to hit a lot harder. But the thing is, he doesn't hit hard. He doesn't hit hard at all. So, after DR, he's never really doing shit to anyone for damage. So really, this thing, kind of sketchy. Who this would actually be good for, in theory, is, I guess, somebody who's using it one-handed and maybe they're really strong and they do a lot. Like, it'd be good for a rogue. It'd be good for a rogue in melee, right? Because you get the sneak attack damage, you get the high accuracy of just using one flail, you have all the might into it. So in theory, if you had a rogue just beating ass with this, he might be getting a decent amount of endurance back from it. But that is a lot of in theory. So I don't know that I'm even going to use this. It's cool, and it really fits Adair actually, because he was all into Gone and he was a farmer, and this is basically, this background's really tied in with his own, so it's kind of cool for him to use this. But to be honest, it really doesn't get the job done as much as, although this grace to hit thing by itself is actually pretty damn good, isn't it? I don't know. I think I'd rather have the deflection though, because look, he has 90 now. But I can keep it as his secondary weapon, like if he needs to do crushing damage instead of slashing or whatever. I'll keep it as his secondary weapon for now. Does somebody else want to wear a winged helm? It's a pretty cool helm. Actually, it does look pretty good on him too. Probably looks better on endurance than that ridiculous. Then again, this kind of seems to suit his personality more. Fucking weird ass. So we're just gonna put the winged helm away in the box. Okay.
All right then. Huh?
His defenses are getting nice. Weapon and shield style, I get 6 more. Plus 6 from leveling. I'll have 102. 102 assuming he hasn't upgraded anything. Like if he enchants this to be fine, then he'll have even more. But like, okay, for example, let's look at defenses here. Like, he's getting hit by Sculptor Kings, right? They have an attack of 52. It's amazing that they're hitting so much. I mean, he has defense. Oh, his defense was only 73 at the time because he was probably flanked or something else. 73, 73, 73, 83. So it was 83 here. So maybe by the time, oh yeah, and then they came over and they were flanking him, right? So that's why he only had 73. But even so, at 73, he's 21 points better than their accuracy. That means just to hit, they would need to roll a 71 or higher. That seems unlikely, and yet there was a fair amount of hits that were going on him. But now, if he had 100 and something defense, creatures like that with a 52 accuracy would need to roll. Well, yeah, if he had 102 and they're attacking with a 52, they would literally need to roll a 100 to hit him. Anything below that would be a graze. And they could miss him. Actually, if they would still need to roll like what a 65 or something? 65 or higher just to hit, just to graze, and then that would be a miss. So, yeah, and then he's going to get status on him that lowers his thing, and then he's going to get flanked and it's going to lower his thing. But my point is, the higher you get that number up, the more impervious he becomes.
Huh?
I don't know why I'm just sitting here rambling and rambling on, but let's go. Let's go.
Of course.
People are like, why am I still watching this? He's not even doing it. Wait, where does this go? Well, let's find out. Where am I right now? I'm back on this level. Wait, was there always a staircase here? Wait, I never came in this room before. This is like a secret hidden room. Must be. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Ah, cool. It was a secret room.
A blade in the dark.
Look at all the candles. Well, looks like we might be able to steal something here. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar, lined with broken glass, where a mirror may once have been set into the wall. The candles are still burnt. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. Snuff a candle, what the fuck? Aothist requirement not rap. What's all this for? Redemption. They got this whole ride for you when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. He winks. They take you to that reflecting pool back there and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then you come out and into this room and they uncover your eyes again and everyone's there to greet you. All your friends and family. And it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle and it burns with all the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life. Adair's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. I don't think there's any reason to snuff a candle other than being an asshole. So I won't.
My eyes are peeled.
Nice and quiet.
Okay. The thing is, though, I hadn't really fully explored that level down there, and I know there's at least 2 rooms that had stuff in them that I didn't do, because those are the rooms with the shades. Now, I'm not entirely opposed to, like, coming back here when I'm a little bit stronger, maybe have a better party or something, and killing those shades then, but maybe we better just not give up on it quite yet, because... Hey, I see there's loot over here. Come here, loot. That's the pools he was talking about. One of them. Oh, wait, I came over here. This is where the vault was. I found the spirit, and then I looted some stuff. Okay. Let's come back up here. How come I'm finding loot everywhere that, like, wasn't here before? Or maybe it wasn't, I just somehow missed it, but... See, here's a door I haven't even opened. Let me guess. Bunch of fucking shades.
What is it?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to rest before I get
As
into
you
another fight.
wish.
Fucking shadow. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Shadow. Please tell me there's not a shade in here. Or two. Well, there's so far just shadows. Okay, look. No shade. That makes it not as horrific. But I need to get out of here and go rest. We
Hey.
need to rest.
Of course.
This is a room with shades. And this is a room with shades. Shades. Why shades? Okay. Camp. I said camp. What the problem is? UI thing for camping? Are you confused? Did I just... Oh. Let's try it again. There we go. Cool, we're all topped off.
Hey.
Do I have a strategy of any
All
kind
right, then.
here?
Huh? Of course.
Okay, I have an idea. None of them are shades, right? Let's just make sure again. Okay, good. I wonder if their teleport's on a cooldown. Because I just made several of them wasted for no damn reason. They could have just walked up to me. And what I'm thinking is... Okay, so he misses because... Holy shit! Defense 75? Are you... What? Wait a damn minute. What defense is 75? These things have 75 deflection, or maybe this one. Is this like the boss shadow? Well, fine. Knock down a different one then. Okay, so my new plan is to get them really busy on him, right? So they're like, what other people? Then I bring my party in and we start pulling dirt.
What?
Like we come in and we interdict and we
Yes.
come in and we
Don't even.
Oh, see, he's just looking for a way to get to my guy. And then we
Yes. Yeah.
we come in with a little bit of mental binding. Why do these guys have such high...
Yes.
And Aloth comes in with an arcane assault, and
What?
Durance comes in.
Yes.
Hi?
Yes.
Catriel comes in.
Yes.
she starts killing this thing, I come in. I start dropping mind blades everywhere. Did my mind blade just miss? It did. Okay.
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, he's got 3 for 2. Now, did I determine that? Yeah, they're pretty resistant to shock. So, it might not be worth, you know, shocking them, but... Oh yeah, it's much better to use this.
Yes? What?
Hey.
What is it? Yeah.
Now they decided to get slick.
What is it?
What?
How may I help?
Could we just kill this thing? That'd
Yeah.
be really cool. It'd be so cool if we just killed this thing, finally.
Following your lead.
Hey.
Derek, could you just keep dealing with your 3? And now they're all teleporting over there. The plan starts falling apart.
What?
Hey. How may I help?
Yes.
Well, that went not so great. It could have been worse, but... Secret stuff, please, please. Oh. Lots of stuff to read in here. First of all, scroll of middle letters minor missiles, that's a good thing to have. Some more lockpicks. Okay, let's read a crumpled note. This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumpled. Yester. See, I pronounced that right because of that other book I read. Yester. I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties, and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you are to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give over your key to the sanctum to someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we've been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Rectrix Obrica is often too far below to hear our knocking. I think this is the key that I found earlier, right? I don't know. Might be. Aothasian prayer. It's a long prayer. And the sun shall break through the darkness, the new dawn arriving with the rebirth of the day. Rejoice, all ye who dwelleth in the shadow, who are broken and beaten. The winter soon comes to an end. Spring shall rise, bringing light and life to the world. Radiant light, radiant life, and thy soul shall find warmth in his arms. All creatures bask in his glory. The rays of his countenance bathe the world, bringing an end to the night, ushering in the day. Kneel before him and wonder at his benevolence. Feel the warmth of his radiant presence. If thou art broken, he shall make thee whole. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring thee to the light. If thou art sinful, thou shalt be reborn. If thou art cold, his warmth shall bolster thee. How canst I, so lonely and worn, speak words of proper adulation? Thine eyes, whose gaze sees the sin in me, yet still shows love. Thine hands, whose grip pulls me out of darkness. Thine ears, listening to my every prayer. Thine heart, bright as the dawn, giving me warmth when I am raw. Eothas, light of spring, sun of the world, thou givest me life and purpose. If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit. For he hath seen, he can see, he will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing is hidden from his sight. If thou doest thy work in the dark, then if thou wouldst keep thine actions hidden, thou shalt be burned in the sun of the new dawn. Day comes soon, prepare for the dawn. Nothing is hidden from his reach. This has a lot of parallel similarities to the Wodica prayer. There's a lot of basically, our God knows everything. You can't hide anything from our God. If you do anything bad, he's going to catch you. And our God knows everything, so you can't hide anything, just so you know. And like, there's so much of that in that other prayer too, to the other God. Everybody's God knows everything. We get it. Here's a book about Edrang Hadrit, and that's Admeth Hadrit's father. He was, I read about him earlier. He was like the general, basically, that, I mean, that's not the word they used for him. He had some weird title. Who basically won the War of Broken Stones, I think it was called, or War of the Broken Stone, where the Deerwooden colonists basically beat the Glanfathan Indigenes. See, what's this say about Edrang Hadrit? Edrang Hadrit, in retrospect, led a remarkable life, but his contributions would probably have gone unnoticed if it weren't for his conflict with the Glanfathan Orlan by the name of Galvan Regd. Did we learn about a pronunciation of GD in this thing? I thought we did. Nope, there's no GD here. Fine then. Calvin Regd. Though Adirin became a great man and a well-respected leader, his early life was uneventful. He was born in Adirin, of noble parents, and spent a good part of his childhood there. While he was raised apart from the common folk, he felt a connection to them and was known to always be welcoming to any and all. In school, he demonstrated an incredible intelligence, frequently arriving at correct conclusions using his own methods of getting there. He was always doing unexpected things, and though he seemed to be paying attention and would pass his lessons, his teachers and trainers were certain he would never amount to anything. His family moved to the Deerwood as colonists while he was still a teen. The moment they docked in the new land, Adirin knew he had found his true home. He explored the land, getting to know it and its people, as well as he knew the castle in which he lived. He grew into a man who was well respected by all who met him. He took over the earldom, becoming a fair and much beloved leader. Under his leadership, Baelreach thrived, becoming more stable and prosperous than anyone thought possible. When a new Gref was needed, the people's voice was unanimous. Adirin Hadrit. In his first act as the new Gref, the Verkoning instructs Adirin to build a new city for him, a seat of power in the Pearlwood Gulf. This city is to be called New Dunreed, and will serve as the capital for the new colonies. Not long after he assumed power, the Broken Stone War began. It was a quick and brutal war and taxed the limits of Adirin's capabilities. He had never before encountered someone as organized and brutal as the opposition commander, Galvin Regd. At first, Regd's tactics confounded Adirin, but Adirin, who grew up developing unorthodox ways to take care of his problems, adapted quickly. This did not stop Galvin Regd outright, however. He began a campaign of terror that lasted for 2 more years. Adirin, who expressed a sort of respect for Regd's prowess, studied his techniques, learning how Regd attacked, and devising ways to counter it. He gave the earls and thanes instructions that confounded and sometimes infuriated them, as they seemed to leave their lands open for attack and put their people at risk. Adirin disseminated lies and half-truths about his plans, imperial events, and military maneuvers. No one knew what truly was going on, except for Adirin and a very small contingent of trusted friends and advisors. His tactics worked, and Adirin's men started to catch the Glanfathans off guard. It wasn't long before Adirin's men were able to anticipate Regd's move and cut him off at every front. When asked how he was able to overcome an enemy that anticipated every move, Adirin responded, "That is how he was about to outwit us. Our moves were transparent. Anyone could see through the standard tactic. Spread something out thin enough and you can poke a hole in it. I countered an unpredictable enemy with unpredictability." Because Adirin was able to counter Regd's plans, the conflict eventually died off. Regd sent a message to Adirin expressing respect for his tactics and prowess with military maneuvers. This political and military stalemate led to the first treaty signed between the Glanfathans and the Adirin colonists, who would eventually become the Deerwoods. So he was pretty important. And then his son was Admath Hadrit, who was like the first ruler, basically, of Deerwood. Okay, and into the box. Okay, so
Yes?
Hey.
Okay. Well then.
Of course.
Oh, this is underwater over here. I can't go into this area because it's like flooded. But look, there's like interesting things on the walls. I want to go down there. Wait. Oh. Maybe that's what that wheel is for. But unfortunately, there's horrific shit in this room. Why shades? Why does it have to be shades? 2 of them. So, I'm wondering, like, I don't know, if I can somehow separate them through some kind of shenanigans. Like, what if I were to put my people in here, okay? Shenanigans time. Shenanigans time. And then I were to quick save. And then I would have Kana come over here and
Following your lead.
get his crossbow out.
As you say.
And quick save. And what if he were to come in here and he were to bust a cap, and then he were to run with all of his super speed? Which way do I want to go? That's like a dead end, so I need to go like... Well, let's just say I go that way. Oh, they stopped chasing him. Maybe he got too far ahead of them. Now we're trying to seriously learn about how to shenanigize this game. And yep, I just said shenanigize as a fucking verb. Where does this lead to? Hold on. You come in here and you come down and you... And you can go up there. So that's pretty dead-endy. Okay, so here they come, right? They're after him. So now these 2 are chasing him, right? So now what's going on with all of the other people? Shall we find out?
A word.
Because I can kind of kite these guys. Wait. Don't go back. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, there. Good. I re-aggroed him. Now, what's going on over here?
Your lead.
No, stop doing that. No, I need you to follow me now, bruh. That's what I need you to do. What's happening here? Oh yeah, you, Shadow, come with me. So you say I've drawn a no! No, don't go away.
Well,
I think Kana can just kill this thing. Maybe summon some skeletons.
yeah.
Black 10!
Yeah, how you like that? Skeletons on your
Following your
shit.
lead.
I think so. He can kill this one. Can we? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh shit, they're angry.
Hey,
Come back.
That's your eyes. Ugh.
Everyone into the room. Everyone
That's
into the
your
room.
eyes.
See, look, one of them's already giving up. So now we can kill these two pretty easy. And Kana's got this guy covered. Him and his skeletons.
Stand still!
Meanwhile, back here. I don't understand this stupid thing. So annoying. Hey, Tail, you have this right. Where are you at? What are you talking about? Juan Jose? Are you... What don't you understand?
Get up!
Yeah. What is it?
hey. How may I help?
Oh god. Oh, he's got 3 again though. So let's go ahead and drop a Thunder Rolled on him. Meanwhile, how are we doing in this room?
What is it?
See, divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Okay, it's almost dead. Ah, he tried to trick me. Okay. I can handle it.
Eh?
Your lead.
Okay, good. You got 3 again.
Sacred Doom!
Yeah, and he killed him. Okay, Juan Jose, about aspect of the strong. Okay, so yeah, you're ahead of what I am at, so I don't know the answer. So you go ahead and discuss that amongst yourselves. I can't help you with anything about the stronghold because I haven't gotten that far. Okay, so Kana soloed one. We dragged another one
What
into
is it?
this room and killed it. So now, theoretically, that room should have fewer of them, right? Hopefully, like, new ones didn't just spawn because.
What is it?
And what does the flame reveal?
Quick save. Please tell me new ones didn't just spawn because. How many were in here before? Oh yeah, no. There were definitely more in here before. Oh god, run away. Actually, if just one of you is gonna follow me, come on then.
Yes? Right away.
Alright. So Kana's gonna get a bunch of these guys to chase him, I guess. And then my
Yes.
crew over here.
Following your lead.
Well,
We'll pull one of these off. What do we have? Oh, a shade and a shadow. Well, if we can just get these two alone, we can take them out
Yes?
while Kana runs these others around. It's not too tough.
well,
Oh, the shade's giving up. Okay, that's fine.
Hey.
Let's take this dude out.
Hi?
what is it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We killed one in the other room.
For Takara!
Come on back to me. Come on back to me. He's going to keep these two busy for a while. While he's doing that, this crew,
A word.
I'm going to knock you guys back like thunder. Meanwhile, other crew, come here.
Your lead. Sacre Thu!
This is such a cheating ass way to do this, but at the same time, it's also necessary. No, you're not going anywhere. Come here. Man, they give up chasing pretty fast.
As you said.
Uh-oh. Where'd they go? Oh, here he comes. Get him!
Hey. How may I help?
Yes.
How may I help?
What is it?
What? Following your lead.
Hey.
Okay, that's another one down.
Huh? All right then.
So my question now is this gonna actually work?
He won't see me coming.
Quick saving again.
What is it?
Kana?
Yes? Right
Get
away.
in there. Now my
Yeah.
character, I think I have some guns to load. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, she had to load that.
Hey, of course.
Okay, Kana,
Following your lead.
get it work.
As
Get
you
it done, bro. Get it done. Okay, there's definitely fewer in here now. There's just the 2 shades and the 1 shadow. So let's get him to chase me.
Following your lead.
Run, Kana!
Well,
I?
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Hey. How may I help?
Kana, run! Oh, I got 3. I got 3. Let's get some skellies out.
Stand. Yes?
Okay.
On your word.
Alright, cool. We got this
Hey.
shade isolated. Let's kick his ass.
I?
Oh, he's already paralyzed. Cool. In that case, Mind Blades.
what is it?
Get him.
Job. Dang it, doing the job.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
in the
word.
Kana Chronicles, he's keeping this thing busy with skeletons. Wow, good shot. Did 17 damage to a shadow with the crossbow. Okay, how we doing back here? Ah, we killed one! We killed one! I think all that's left in this room is just one now. Let's go. I'll let Kana play around with his shadow alone.
Consumed by the
Okay, wait.
your word.
Kana's skeletons are dead. So he needs to do a little... Meanwhile, I need you to run up and attack him. I need you to run up and attack him.
Well,
I need you to crippling strike him.
I?
I need you to fit that business on him.
Yeah.
I need you to switch to pistol and shoot him. See, he just summoned another shadow. What a rude bastard.
well,
I?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes?
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Well,
Hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes? Yes?
She got dropped, of course. Could we kill this thing? Why is it not dying? What are we doing in here? Seriously, besides being stupid. Divine Mark, go. Use the fucking spells.
well,
I'm so sick of messing with these things. Use the
Aye.
fucking spells. Alright, we gotta kill this thing so this doesn't just chew us up.
Yes?
love, Father, the unseen.
yes,
Yes?
Kinda get in here.
what is it? I'll take care of it.
On your word.
How may I help?
He's in trouble. So I guess he might as well burn some trolls.
What?
No, no, no. I don't want to cast that. I want to cast... that.
Following your lead.
Somehow this ended up being really hard, even though there was only this one guy left in here. Ugh.
Hey,
Following your lead.
What is it?
how may I help?
Not even.
Alive?
What?
I need something sharper.
Iconic
On your
projection.
word.
Ooh, I got three. Let's put some skeletons right here.
What?
Huh? Yes?
Well,
For the wheel.
Alright, cool. Mess with the skeletons.
Yes?
While we do adult stuff. Fire ray, go.
What?
Oh, it's driving me fucking crazy.
How may I help?
Why is this so hard? Skeletons, attack.
Hey.
Get up there!
On your word.
Damn you!
Okay.
Huh?
Barbs, barbs.
Yes?
You got 3 left? Okay, alright, let's try not to get in the fire beam, but then let's Thunderwave stun. Barbs are going, he's attacking.
How may I help? Hey.
What is this shade doing? Alright, just attack.
How
Just
may I
attack, just kill him. Menoletta's go.
Yes?
Lava will be on seek.
She's thing is hard to kill.
What?
How may I help?
Ray of fire again, do it. And
Hey.
Editor, just keep doing your thing.
Lava will be on seek.
Who is that ray of fire hitting? Looks like it's just the shade.
Following your lead.
Did he just summon another one? He did just summon another one. God damn! I'm trying to kill him, but he's just...
Hey.
Like, all of our efforts are going to naught as far as
What?
killing this thing. It's crazy talk. He's just absorbing all of our spells and attacks. I don't understand. How come he's so much harder than the other one was? For some reason. Maybe he gets health back from the shadows, or maybe he drains... I don't know what he does. I wish I knew exactly what these things' abilities are, because they seem to have a cryptically awesome amount of abilities. Alright, what... You're almost out of spells. Okay, keep the fire ray going. Everybody else, just hit him as best you can.
On your word.
Seriously, are you ever going to die?
Following
Kinda.
your lead.
Let's get thunder going. So Aloth is down now as well. So it's just down to us. Okay, he's down to one. He's down to one dot. Come on, come on, come on. Do it, do it. He's still friggin' alive even after the thunder thing? Oh, because it missed him. Of course it did. Okay, listen. He's super near death.
What?
I have no spells, so just hit him.
Hey.
I have no abilities, so just hit him.
On your word.
I have nothing either, so just hit him. Oh my god, he's taking little bits of damage here and there, but he still refuses to die.
Yes?
Kana, switch back to your pike. All I want is for this thing to die. It's like all I want in the whole world. And it is not dying.
Stand still.
Hey.
What? On your word.
Oh, I've got three. I've got three. Let's Okay, hold on. What do we know about this thing? We know it has huge deflection. That's probably why we can't hit it. Look at that, 82 deflection. It has high damage reduction. Its lowest defense is fortitude, so I should have a decent chance of hitting it with this thing. Go. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yes?
Kind of want to, like, reposition, though, so I can hit all of them with it. That's probably going to be a terrible idea, though. You can't move or what? God damn it. Alright, just do this. Could you just do this? Wait. It's dead! It's dead! It's dead! Oh my god. Alright, now we can pretty easily mop up, I think, these shadows. If nothing else, Adirin can finish them off himself. It'll take a long time, but he can do it.
On your word.
It's dead. It's dead.
What?
Hey.
We won! We won! We won! We beat one of the two shade rooms! That was a ridiculous amount of effort. A ridiculous amount of effort. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. We deserve a lot of XP for that, but we didn't get it, of course. I finally killed a shade, though. Got a little bit of XP for killing one. Okay. Okay. Christ.
I'll see what I can find.
First of all, quick save. No, nothing will steal this victory
All
from
right,
me.
then.
Some more loot out here. Okay. That was hard. That was really freaking hard. Now that that's done. Ooh, I could use traps next time. I didn't think of that. We're really beat up too. I got 3 party members in the red on health. We're fatigued.
What?
Used up all the spells again.
Hey,
Okay. Hey, Almorn, how you doing? So we're gonna rest. For sure, we're gonna rest before we try to take on that other room of shades. And we're gonna do some cheat and ass kiting again. We're gonna do it a little differently than we did it last time. It's gonna be Kana and one other person that go together so that they can take one off and kill it, or take 1 or 2 shadows off and kill them. And then the others can collect, you know. But we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it smart. But everything I'm talking about is gonna happen in our next episode for those on YouTube. For those watching the stream, I will be continuing to stream in just a couple minutes. So, thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.